Question 4 says, neurotransmitters are chemicals that can trigger an electrical impulse in a neuron. What is the gap between two neurons called? Your options are dendron, synapse, membrane, nucleus. And this is one of the ones you just need to know. The gap between two neurons is a synapse. Drinking alcohol inhibits the action of some neurotransmitters. Explain here, and it's worth 2 marks, how the reactions of a person are affected by alcohol. So you need to state what happens and how that affects the reactions of a person who has been drinking alcohol. So the first thing we need to say is that alcohol slows down neurotransmitters. Now the next part, lots of people make this mistake sometimes. So if your neurotransmitters are slowing down, this will increase your reaction time. It's not going to decrease them. It's going to make you react slower, so that it's going to increase your reaction time. Okay, be careful when you're saying that. If you're confused, just say it will slow down reaction times. That's fine too. So moving on to the next one, we have figure 6 is an electron micrograph showing a cross section through a neuron. The myelin sheath of this neuron is 250 nanometers in thickness. Calculate the magnification of this electron micrograph. So you need to use the equation. Magnification equals the image size divided by the actual size. We know that the actual size is 250 nanometers. We don't know what the image size is, but we can work that out by measuring it. The myelin sheath is labelled in the question. It's this thick black part here. So you need to measure it using a ruler. I get that to be about 5 millimeters. So our image size is 5 millimeters. Our actual size is 250 nanometers. You get 1 mark for that. So 1 mark for measuring the myelin sheath size. The next part is to convert your units, so to convert your millimeters into nanometers. So you need to times that by 1,000,000. So to go from millimeters to micrometers, you times by 1,000. And then to go from micrometers to nanometers, you need to times by 1,000 again, so 1,000,000 in total. So if we convert millimeters into nanometers, we would have 5 million. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 million nanometers divided by 250 nanometers. Oops, sorry, nanometers. And when you do that sum, you will get 20,000 times magnification. All right, and that's for 3 marks. You get 1 mark for measuring 5 millimeters, 1 mark for converting millimeters into nanometers, and then the 3rd mark for the calculation. The last part then, which part of a motor neuron is surrounded by the myelin sheath? You've got the nucleus, the cell body, the axon or the receptor. The myelin sheath surrounds the axon, which is the sort of long tail part of the neuron.